Hello, all of you spacefaring beings out there, and welcome back to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Stellaris. And it's TF Tuesday, so we're using the TF Talkie. So transform me to your heart's content, everyone. Now, the galactic community has formed. I am the strongest in the galactic community by far. At least as far as diplomatic weight goes. Wait, a missing Minister of State? So even though I have a minus 25%, I'm still the strongest. Oh my god. So how am I missing a Minister of State? The fluff do they mean? Ugh. So yeah, anyways, we are preparing for war simply because I want more territory. No other reason. Then again, I don't think I need more reason. Sure, we'll spend on that. I don't know what the L-Gate actually is, but I got a bunch of these artifacts that just keep popping in. Oh, so these guys who I'm preparing to go to war with have the galactic market. Lovely.
Situation log updated.
Oh, this is gonna be lovely. Truly lovely. You go research that. Also, funny how I haven't even passed on. I have been the Emperor the entirety of this game, and my successor has just retired. I find that absolutely hilarious. You should not be putting him in your freezer at all. They are cold-blooded. Remember that, Earthass. That's gonna cause severe problems. Just take him out from under the heat lamp and he'll be fine.
Situation log updated.
Ah, we have our new Crown Prince. And they are a scientist. Intriguing. Yes, research speed. I really, really want more research. And I guess since Rex retired, Our new successor will be Raijin. Alright, all of our primary worlds. We are going to go ahead and... do that. I'm going to replace this with this. Actually, cancel that. We're going to do a specialization of... Research Enclave. Move that to the top. You... There.
Situation log updated.
Ooh. Ah! I have now passed away. Rex just had to last like another year.
Aww.
The Emperor is dead. Long live Emperor Raijin.
Life thriving in the cold void. Improbable. Impressive.
Alright, Ren, you get to be the next Crown Prince.
Yay!
Transmission lines are running hot.
Situation log updated.
Life thrive.
Surveillance has confirmed the existence of a population of genetically altered individuals inhabiting urban sewer systems, an unsettling echo of long-dismissed urban legends. This discovery has heightened social tensions, with visibly mutated citizens reporting increased discrimination as fears of the unknown escalate. Nevertheless, these individuals have demonstrated remarkable ingenuity, harnessing sewer gases for resource production and adapting their environment in unexpected ways. I think we're gonna go ahead and clean out the sewers.
Life thriving in the cold void. Improbable. Impressive. System survey report delivered. New research shining a light into darkness.
We need a lot of stuff to be going right, and barely anything is. Ooh! Hyper relays! Yes! Those are very useful. Very, very useful. Also, Jits, no, that event, unless you're meaning the old... Oh, the genetically modified ones is new, actually. They have just made me even stronger. Does the galactic community know what they're doing?
Council agenda available.
Construction complete.
Like, legit, do they? They are making me so strong in the galaxy. Hello, Blue Aquatics. War is great for expanding territory. Like, you see, I want to have all this area around the center of the galaxy as mine. And I can't do that without going to war. So, you know, I gotta go to war. Hello, Gabby. Good night, Irvas.
Good night, Urbis.
I wish I could, Blue. I I would love to be able to just trade systems. But the AI just refuses. That is one thing that they will never, ever give me, is a system.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
Like right here, if I just try to get Avalam, just minus 1,000.
System survey report delivered.
That is indeed a squid face, yes. I'm gonna have to go wipe them out.
Special project complete.
A scientist by the name of Tozorva has just published a piece of academic research that could be used to dramatically accelerate and improve the efficiency and efficacy of our genetic experimentations. Purely theoretical, the new method has not been tested, so the methodology will require some careful consideration in order to be applied safely to our processes. Well, I really don't need another counselor. At all. So... Good night, Ido. Pat, pat, pat.
Night, Ido.
Oh, wait, that's one that I actually did have. I realized I had one that was... Oh. Oh, well. Ren can lead this vessel now.
Yay!
Are running hot.
Oh, that came from crowd control. Why is the stability low here? We'll upgrade this to Fortress. That should work. Ooh, railguns.
Complete.
Oh, I could actually use this. Fine.
Construction complete. Our fleet is prepared to bring the heat. Construction complete.
Okay, you...
Affected.
Never mind. Why are our frickin'... I cannot keep up on consumer goods for some reason. Yeah, I suppose that's fair. Alright, we'll go with that. There's available jobs already there. Already available jobs here. Why are none of you working? We have jobs for you. Go to work.
Construction complete.
Yes, we do, Jits. Also, come on, guys. TF me. I know the synth form is nice and all, but... Come on. Give me other forms. I don't think anybody turned me into Venro once during Fallout earlier.
Special project complete.
Yoink. They'll serve well. Okay, fine. I'll make that a quote.
Okay, how many quote have you done in the past, like, 2 weeks?
Yes. Think I keep track of this stuff?
Maybe?
I think one of my problems is that I just keep trying to put out a little bit of everything on every planet. I do think that it is a problem. Also, holy shit, one of my fleets is 12.2k power. And I haven't even added cruisers yet. I guess I'm still trying to figure out how to actually swap them and make them set properly then.
To specialize a planet, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at all the planets you have. How many do you have? A lot.
13.
The most important thing is to find a planet that has a lot of districts for the thing you want, and that has any modifiers or benefits. You see on the like bottom right of the planet image, there's modifiers.
Yes.
Some of the planets will have like plus 20% extra minerals from jobs, plus 10% research and so on. Like you want to find the planets that both have a good chunk of districts and modifiers. If there aren't any, that's fine, but that's usually like a very easy good one. See, worker pop resource output, you don't want worker pops, you want to put specialists in here. There's extra physics research, this will probably make a better research planet.
Understood.
You don't have to, don't do it immediately, like, first, so what you want to first do is first take account of all your planets, because you might find a better research one still. So first, like, take account of the planets.
Well, this one, clearly I want minerals.
Right. Another thing to check that's really important, once you check through all of them, in management, you'll see any special resources they may have. Sometimes they'll have like deposits that'll be like dust caves or exotic gas vents or whatever. Those things can matter a lot because like you might find the world that has like 5 mining districts, but you can get rare crystals out of it. Or you might find like a 20 size world that can hold 17 mining districts and has rare crystals, you know? So you always want to look through that management tab to make sure, because you can get some good stuff out of it. What are the ancient stasis pods?
These are from the Origin.
If you clear them, you got 100 pops.
Good point. But I don't have much energy, but...
Yeah. So that's step one. You want to identify what you can or what you have, because once you pick at least one or two key planets, you build it up. You take, like, if you've built energy at the planet, switch it to minerals, and so on and so forth. You see where it says specialization available too?
Where?
In the middle of the district.
Oh, that?
Yeah,
Mineral extraction, I assume?
right. That'll give you more jobs. One of the buildings in there gives like an extra 20% boost to that job output once you unlock.
But the problem is that I already have 875 available jobs.
Then we need to focus them. So, like I said, the most important thing is not to build more jobs, it's to make your jobs as efficient as possible. That's why you see where it says Research Enclave?
Yes.
Click on that. Click on swap to swap out the district. Not to replace. Not to replace. Click on it. You see right on the top right corner of the district specialization detail, there's the little like swap icon.
Yes.
To the right of the name. Do it with the one Research Enclave first. You'll probably see why you're already struggling with consumer goods. Click on that.
Click on this?
Yep, click on that. Scroll to the bottom, I think. Mining support. Read what it does. So you're instead going to look for trade, like a source of trade, because what you're going to do is you're going to make your pops in those specialized planets stack those modifiers. So you're going to stack a 20% on this one, plus a 20% from the specialization, plus the 20% from the mining output, plus the 25% from being a mining world. And suddenly, instead of needing like, instead of needing 1,000 pops mining, you're gonna do it with 500 pops. Or your 1,000 pops mining will produce twice as much, and you free pops from other planets to instead do the other things you need. And you also specialize in them. So you pick a few key planets you start to specialize in, and you like, all right, I need mining, this is my mining world. I need energy, this is my energy world. And because you're going to spend a lot on trade, pick a big planet with a lot of districts and make it your trade world. And there you build trade, because you're going to need to support it. That's how you begin the specialization path. You need to just start with like 2 or 3 key planets that are going to be like the bedrock of your everything. Planet size also matters, specifically because good planets for city districts, like you have 3 main city districts you're going to be fighting for, which is going to be your industry. Whether it's mixed, whether it's alloys or consumer goods, that's your city industry. Trade is very important because, as you saw, the other 2 specializations are going to eat up trade. So you need 1 or 2 planets that are going to build a lot of trade. And 1 planet for research. Planets that are bad at providing you raw resources are great sources for those city planets, because then instead of building instead of keeping your minerals there, you switch the minerals to trade or to city districts, but your mineral planet that you're specializing in, now that's producing more minerals, so it'll make up like all of the things you're gonna eat up with them.
So Sol can produce a lot of energy, it seems.
That would make a good energy planet.
So I want to remove some of these mining districts and switch over to energy.
So if you need the jobs ASAP, you can downgrade. Otherwise, you can keep them as is and just replace them.
I only have 1 district at the moment available.
The important thing is keep in mind, one of your 2 city districts needs to go to that energy one, because that's how you're really going to hammer home that energy. The first thing I would do is specialize, like click that specialization and click energy generation. And also set it as a reactor world, generator world. There you go. So that and specialize. Those are the 2 first things.
Specialize
that
what? What are you talking about specialize? This?
Generator district. Yes, that.
Okay.
And hit it as an energy generation. It's gonna create 100 jobs, but what we're looking for is those 3 buildings. You see how there's like 3 building slots in there?
Yeah.
It's going to open those up. Normally, there's a building in there that buffs the production from that job type specifically. So you first start with things that won't cost you other resources. Like, we don't want to cost you trade because you're already at a big negative in trade. So instead of eating away at your trade immediately, first we boost your energy production, and then once you're more comfortable, once you're more in the positive, then we fix your trade, and then we further specialize the energy.
Yes, that is correct, Jits. The trade is no longer, it used to be that energy was your currency. That's no longer the case. And hello, Jokim.
Also, a couple of really important ones. In specializing industry is going to save you big time. Because if you check your specializations, your consumer goods and your research and your industry both do two really important ones. Research is important to specialize because your
Okay,
researchers
too much.
Okay.
Slow down. All of this is going to take time to actually implement, so let's take it one step at a time. So we've made a generator world. We have made a mining world. This one.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just start with those.
And
Get
specialize
things.
the mining, don't forget. Yep, mineral extraction.
The planet is enclosed in a shield that is capturing Ensmar's radiation, heating it to what will soon be uninhabitable temperatures. In the scorching heat, an advanced civilization of tiny squamate reptilians scurry about in frenzied activity. Some event of great magnitude seems to be in the works, yet as tension peaks, time stops without warning, then stretches and morphs until, impossibly, the reptilians are back where they started. They appear to be locked in a time loop, a hopeless cycle of fast-forwarded repetition, starting at the birth of their civilization. In mere hours, countless generations can be observed living out their lives, unaware they have been condemned to certain crispy death. But we have discovered a crack in the shield that could allow us to change their fate.
You want a spoiler on that one?
Sure.
They are a genocidal empire.
So I should repair the shield?
If you want to kill them, you can police them. Otherwise, I'd probably repair the shield. I don't think you want to afford another war in the middle of everything.
I mean, I'm actually not at war at the moment. And I've got some pretty good... Oh, it's all the way down here? Really? How long has this been sitting here?
A lot. And yeah, their fleets are pretty strong, if I remember correctly.
What, they're just gonna instantly have massive fleets?
I think they start with all techs researched.
Alright, I'll repair the shield. I would like some new slaves, but...
Only saying it just because I have the vague memory of once doing it in the early game, and it was, or like, mid-ish game, and it was a mistake. They caught me off guard. And they're genocidal, so they're gonna declare war and try to kill you.
Okay, well, apparently they have different outcomes.
Yeah. So if you repair it, they just kind of get locked and you get some research. If you interrupt it, you get some research, and you might either blow up the planet or turn them into an empire. And if you leave it alone, eventually they'll spawn.
You know what? YOLO.
Situation log updated.
And fleets, please go be ready to intercept.
Construction complete.
I've got somewhat decent fleets, so, you know.
Our fleet is
I
prepared
think
to
they
bring
should
the
start
heat.
around between
This
30 and 50,
survey
depending on
report
galaxy size and difficulty. Definitely build a defensive starbase in the middle of them.
Okay.
Oh, if you have any free star bases, you can get trader energy from them. Like you can get a good chunk of trader energy.
Didn't seem like much, but...
I think you can get it's either 6, I think it's 6 trade from each of them, so it's about 36 trade for if you like add up all the star bases or all the modules.
Oh my god. Disenfranchised youths have begun drastically altering their appearance as a form of extreme amusement. The latest trends include a mania for compound eyes, and competitions to see how many additional limbs are possible on a single body, with the current record set at 156. These biohackers have garnered public attention, raising safety concerns. As calls for strict restrictions on genetic mutations grow louder, we must decide our official stance. I don't know, is 156 limbs too many limbs? Where's Foxfiend? I'm sure he could wait in.
Centipede, human centipede, I think that I'm gonna get murdered tonight.
Well, harmless fun will advance it, and that's what I want most right now. The main reason I'm going down all of this is purely to get my... Wait, you, come back here. Go do that.
Theo.
Actually, no. I'll have you hold off on that. Just go wherever. I'm gonna grab you and bring you down here.
But yeah, also, just because I want to double check, you said you were struggling with consumer goods earlier, right?
Council agenda
Yes.
ready.
Pick one world to make a research planet, and switch all of your research to that. Because the research designation for the planet reduces research upkeep by 20%. So they'll use 20% less consumer goods. If you put all your researchers in one planet, you're using 20% less consumer goods on all of your research, and you're getting the same amount out of it.
I did not follow any of what you just said.
You know when you make it a mining planet, they generate more minerals?
Yes.
If you make it a research planet, they use less consumer goods.
Okay.
The researchers specifically. So you throw all of your researchers into the same planet, and you get the same research for less consumer goods. That's how you consumer good max. Ooh.
I mean, that'd be nice for a research planet, but I'm gonna keep looking at some of the others. This one doesn't have any specialties.
21 size. That's a lot of district.
Yeah,
City
but...
for city planets, the size of the planet will help more
Why would...
than the...
Okay, why would I want a city planet?
Because... So you know how like we're specializing in agriculture and mining in a generator planet?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of the idea. The buildings for... Like, there is one building in the planets that when you fully build it up, they buff all the
I'm
jobs
going to
that are
bed. Good night.
Good night.
Sorry if I'm talking too much about it. Everything good? What?
I'm just looking at what I've got.
Okay. Yeah, basically, there are buildings that buff the specific job type you have. And it's better to have every buff building in one planet, and one planet that has as many of those jobs as possible. For example, you know how when you level up the buildings, they use the special resources, the strategic resources?
Yes.
You want to have less of those buildings doing the same amount of work, because then you're using less strategic resources. So instead of making a mineral building in every planet that uses rare resources, you put all of your miners in one planet, build that building a single time, and it buffs all of the miners in that planet. And the same can be done for research, consumer goods, alloys, everything. There's that one building that you can upgrade, but you just put with the single building in that planet and done. And then you never worry about it until you have to worry about it. But then you just don't worry about it. It's easy. Yeah, you'll see the. It takes a little bit of time for the payoff to really begin, but when it pays off, the specialization starts hitting really hard. Or the specializing plan. Wait, Rena's still here. Is Rena alive?
I guess he isn't.
Ren?
We.
Hi?
Hi.
Are you alive?
No.
No. What happened?
I died.
Why? This isn't well traditions. You can't just die like that.
Why not?
Zam.
What?
Rena's being Ren again. Rena's
Okay,
asking why
you
he
deal
can't
with it this
die.
time.
But it was you who told Ren that he can't perish because he's your pet, so therefore, like, he can't do that.
And?
I'm not the one who make the argument. It's gonna be your. That's your argument. Oh, there. You're gonna pawn your pet off on me? Make me deal with the trauma dumpling?
Listen, I'm gonna have to deal with him a bunch on Thursday.
Yep.
Hey, Ren.
Yeah, Scabby.
Okay, so we're going to start teaching you the basics, okay? So when the storyteller says, "Are you sure about that?" you just say yes. Okay?
Is this good advice, Master?
Yes.
when the storyteller says to double check or to talk to the party or to like, take a moment, you double down. And if the storyteller ever, for any reason whatsoever, tries to give you an alternative option and pushes for it, it's not because they want you to take it, they're just making sure that you want to do what you're saying. Because if you change your mind, clearly you didn't want to do it anyway. But if you don't change your mind, that means it's good. You're dedicated to the option, you know?
That is bad advice.
Everything I've said is bad advice. What are you talking about? It's great advice, I mean.
I honestly wasn't
Right.
paying attention to the first set of advice.
I think I should go to bed.
The first thing I said was...
I think this is bad advice. I gotta go. You can't be scaring me. Have a good night,
So-
Master.
Good night.
Good night, Ren. Ah, one of those days, Joe Kim. I am way too familiar with them.
And the first thing I said was, if the storyteller ever says, "Are you sure about that?" you say yes.
Oh, that. Yeah, that's bad advice.
Everything I gave was bad advice. Yeah, I scared off both of Zim's pet. Oh, I scared off Zim's boyfriend and Zim's pet. I'm sorry. What can I do? My Stellaris aura is too intimidating.
Pat, 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 pat. Pat.
Pat.
Alright, which roles did I set up for all
Soul
this?
and the first one in Chara Prime and the first one in Soul 3.
Okay.
You belong in a museum. Oh, have you used your edicts?
Not much.
You check them out. It's policies and edicts in the bottom of the left.
I got extended shifts activated.
If you're lacking energy, check capacity subsidies. Oh god, it's so expensive. What the fuck? It's just up. I don't know if you want to sacrifice some unity for that. You'd probably want
I've got plus 1k.
capacity subsidies will run you 176 unity. So you're going to spend about 100 unity on it. That should net you positive energy. You don't want to leave them enabled all the time just because it's a passive unity grain. Fleet supremacy is good when you start building a fleet. And then you just take it off when you're done.
Oh, I've been building a fleet.
Fair enough. And then hopefully that'll fix your energy for the time being.
Construction complete.
Your trade is the main thing. Where's oh my god, look at your energy. Jesus.
Into darkness.
That is very nice. Oh, yay, I finally have those.
Research completed. The spark is now aflame.
We're gonna go with that. I could really use that.
The Asian refineries.
The artificial
Or
moral
the-
codes. One thing
Oh,
I've been
okay.
struggling with is enough amenities on all my planets.
Oh,
Because my slaves can't work in, the holo theaters. Like, this planet's fine, but this planet primarily has, my main species.
if you're
Oh, well,
struggling
these
a
guys
lot
are
with that,
residents, but whatever.
if
Yeah?
you're struggling a lot with that, luxury buildings might be a better choice. If you don't have the jobs for those.
I know, I've been using luxury housing, but I would prefer to put another building in that spot.
Yeah, I get it. Just it might help in the short term. In the long term, if you just need, if like they're a priority, do you know how to make a building use those jobs as priority? Like, do you know how to make a job a priority?
Yes.
Yeah. Probably what I'm doing.
We are still working on this one. Alright.
Construction complete.
The thing that keeps being funny to me is it feels like you pick some of the most like micro heavy intensive possible play styles every single time.
What do you mean?
What I mean is if you play like I mean I know what you don't. It's just funny to me. Like if you play like fanatic xenophobe or like xenophobe militaristic materialist, you deal with a single pop type and robots, and that's it. You don't worry about who's a slave and who isn't and who can work what. Everyone can work every job and everyone's chill. And your robots work your worker jobs. And then you eventually get synthetics and nobody cares. You want to go full cloning and biology? Easy. It just means you get like easy cloning pops. Like that kind of thing is just chill. But then like you're out there dealing with like 21 species on 7 different planet types where different pops can and can't work, so you gotta have like different types of residencies and citizenships and stuff, and it's like, dear lord, you're making this such a, it's exactly the playstyle that I look at it and like go like, ugh, I don't want to deal with that.
Research shining a light into darkness.
Yes! I have cruisers. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
Silly.
What?
Big silly.
Joke.
I'm feeling judged.
Not really. Cruisers are good.
Incredibly judged. Super judged.
It just depends on what you need out of them. I like cruisers are really solid because it's the first you unlock that can reasonably hold fighters and bombers. But also they're really difficult. Like if the enemy builds point defense or flag, then that pretty much makes a carrier cruiser useless. But if they don't, your carrier cruisers destroy. So like getting cruisers before other people is like, it's kind of goated if they're not ready for it, basically.
Well, I know my fleet strength is far superior to everybody else in the galaxy right now.
Fair enough. see. Fine, you convince me. I'll go boot up Stellaris again.
Hey, I had nothing to do with that.
You play the game.
Zim exists. Gib Gab. I take offense to that.
Yes. Jits, the bigger clarity is that it really depends nowadays on A, time period, like what part of the game you're on, and B, what you're using them for. So, like, for example, if you just build only cruisers, you're probably going to get hard countered by whatever counters your cruisers. So if you build a bunch of carrier cruisers, the cruiser's kind of an awful carrier compared to a battleship, so a battleship carrier will demolish a cruiser carrier. But if you have a bunch of corvettes that have like 3 small short-range weapons against carrier cruisers, they'll probably shred those corvettes. If the corvette have flak, then they'll probably shred the fighters. Usually you get more out of specializing your fleet really hard in whatever you're doing. And consequently, there's a lot of benefit to counter specializing against you. If you build heavy battleships, something like stealthy frigates with torpedoes will demolish your battleships if they get in range. Like, yeah, there's a lot of change, but there's been a while where it's just been, it really depends on whatever's happening. The best way to think about it is whomever gets the first next tier has an advantage on killing the previous tier. Like, cruisers are really strong at beating destroyers. Battleships are really strong at beating cruisers, and destroyers are really good at beating corvettes. So the first one to unlock it, you immediately have an advantage. You immediately build to counter the smaller thing if you rush it. And then once you have unlocked corvettes, cruisers, destroyers, battleships, you just have to pick something you're going to focus on. Are you going to build like just solid all-rounders? Cool, then you want to get plasma weapons and kinetic artillery. That's going to be like the final rounding up. Like, you're going to go for the autocannons, plasma, artillery, solid railguns. You're going to go full long range. That you'll pretty much just build destroyers, cruisers, and battleships. Artillery, destroyers, artillery, battleships, front-line cruisers with torpedoes. And then you put the energy weapon torpedo instead of the normal torpedo, and they shred everything at long range.
The spark is
Like, those kinds of things are what matter. Like, that specialization is where you really go into the good.
hot.
Kinetic and energy torpedoes aren't overlapping, they are complementary. The kinetic destroys the shields, and then the energy torpedoes hit scan directly into the armor and the hull, and they hurt a lot. I think the pop system is the easiest thing to learn right now, because all that matters is that you specialize a planet in the mid, like you transition to specializing a planet. Once you do it, it done. It plays itself. Because it's all about modifiers. It's all about the percentages.
Yeah. I am seeing that, and at this point I'm kind of debating if I should just restart altogether.
Why?
Because switching specializations right now is...
You're on the right spot to do it. It's a transition period, because initially you want to just fill your planets with whatever they're doing best. But once you're kind of getting to where you are, this is the time to specialize, because you need pops.
I don't build any buildings in mining support?
No, they just provide you that passive bonus. That's why you want to pick these planets specifically. Actually, instead of building the magma conduits, replace your energy with magma. That way you force the jobs to switch over. Yeah.
Oh, that's how that... Okay.
The
I
goal
did
here
not
is,
know
like,
that.
this is why you want to kind of start to do it at the same time, because instead of having like excess jobs and whatnot, in this world you're switching energy for minerals, and in Soul you're gonna switch minerals for energy. But because what you're going to produce is going to be better at producing, like, you know, the energy jobs in Soul are gonna make better energy than the energy in your mineral planet. You're just gonna trade jobs and they're just gonna produce more. Your numbers are just gonna go up, period.
Fair enough.
You just have to make sure you trade them equally. And when you do the research and the consumer goods, it's the same thing. Because I see you have like a bunch of consumer goods around your worlds and a bunch of researchers around. The moment you start switching your researches, your consumer goods, and your trade all over, it's gonna be the same thing. Like if you do it kind of at the same time, planet for planet, then you're just gonna see the numbers start to go up instead of like suddenly seeing like a fall and then a rise and a fall and a rise. You just kind of want to level that out. And yes, Jits, but it does 4 different job tiers. To go from worker to specialist or vice versa, it takes time to promote and demote. But if you switch a worker job for another worker job, they don't take time. They just switch over immediately. I mean, let me find what I was doing recently, because like this is where I fully understood how to play with the specializations, and it's just this like. Let me find it. Here, I'll send you a screenshot of like what I did recently. This is the 2500s. I played super lazily. I have 11 planets, but 3 of them are Ecumenopolis, like it's the Coruscant planet. 5,000 food a month, 3,000 energy a month, 1,800 energy a month, nearly 1,000 consumer goods, 2,000 alloys, 5,000 research a month. After all expenses, like after spending on all the other jobs and everything, it's just surplus. Specialization is it goes a long way. It really works. It's wild. But it's you gotta vote for it. The nice thing is that it's not mandatory to play, but it makes a difference when you're trying to get the most out of your planets.
Oh,
which
thank
is why
you, Joachim.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to Zim on YouTube. You can get notified for all the uploads. But yeah, like I think you're just at the good spot to do it. You want pops to be able to do it, and you're going to feel the most pain in your city planets because they're gonna have a ton of jobs, and you're just not gonna be able to fill them most of the time. So when you can actually fill them, it's really nice.
System survey report delivered.
The one thing I usually don't do is solar. I really should, but I don't do it enough. It's solar planets. The military planets give you a bunch of naval capacity, but I honestly don't do it enough.
Council agenda available.
God, this just makes me want to stream
Right.
Stellaris.
And I've saved up a whole mess of Unity to basically finish this mutation tree right away.
You're gonna get 3 of them down.
Huh?
You're gonna get 3.
3 what?
You're gonna get 3 traditions.
Oh,
From
yeah.
the mutation. Maybe 4.
Maybe 4.
I know, because I do the exact same thing. I reach the ascension, and then I just sit there waiting to complete that progress, the situation bar, and I just wait. And when I'm done, it's usually 3 or 4 that you can get in one go.
Okay, in 1 month I will have enough for a 4th one.
Yes, I was right. It was 3, see?
Oh my god.
Easy math.
Okay, not even 1 month. I need 26 more.
You remember when you said that you were making enough Unity so you could just leave the edict on? If you hadn't left the edict on, you would have had enough.
Fair enough.
It's that close. Thank you for proving me right, Sim. I am the best at math. Ha ha ha.
And I unpaused for a moment, and I have got it. We'll take that one. Alright, species! Hello, my slaves that are hive-minded, that have been sitting here doing nothing this entire time. You are now going to be freed from your hive-mindedness. Oh, right, I gotta go through set species rights. Assimilation!
In fairness, you're going to get one of the best things you possibly can for slaves.
Oh,
Look up nerve stapled on the traits for the modification. On the create template.
in a moment.
Yeah, no, take your time. You're just unhive-minding your drones.
Exactly. I still need this to be able to uplift these people, though.
Epigenetic triggers is just a research. You'll find out.
I'm
eventually.
aware. Alright, so let's go ahead and,
So many species.
I like variety.
Yeah, I can tell.
You know what, I'm gonna start with the people that declared war on me.
Yeah, nerf stapled is the war crime that makes funny good slaves.
I have genotype regeneration tradition?
I think that's the last one you're missing.
Oh. Then fine, I'll wait.
No? Huh.
I thought this was supposed to give me access to basically everything.
Oh, is it because you can only do it with one of the others? Let me as well check. Opening the wiki and it flashbangs you because it's only light mode.
I can even change how they look entirely.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'll leave them looking the same. Ah, there's nerve stapled. Oh, but the problem is that then they can't be employed in specialist jobs.
Yep, the entire point of nurse stapled is you are making them the perfect worker. But they basically will only be workers.
Blah.
If you have any slaves you have that are just kind of there, then that's basically what they're made for.
Fine, we'll give you those.
I mean, it's like, if you're running through slaves, then you want to keep, like, at least a few species as your underclass of slaves, so they can work, like, the mines and the farms and the generators. But then everyone else that you don't want doing that, then you
Situation
do
log
want to uplift
updated.
them into, like, better specialists.
Fair enough.
You said you needed the genotype regeneration?
I don't know. I don't really care, though.
Yeah, I think it's purity that allows for it, not mutation gives you more cool traits, but purity lets you really modify, because you're meant to be like, purity is meant to really modify one or two species. Mutation is just meant to throw everything onto everyone, or like throw a bunch of things onto people.
Ooh, I could just give my dragons flight.
If you go down, there's one called a spatial mastery. It's like the peak of light. Or if you go up, it's a 4-cost trait.
Oh. Oh, I don't have enough.
Bottom? Yeah, spatial master. There you go. Basically, all your leaders are effectively one level better. Period.
I like this.
Alternatively, you can make them robust. And on top of making them robust, you can also go for venerable. So if you combine those two...
Well, I
then
can't
you
remove the extremely adaptive trait,
Ah,
which is incompatible with robust.
that's sad. Oh well.
Yeah.
And just make them venerable for the fun of it anyway. They live forever. We will devour the very gods together. If you know, you know.
Or I can make them spread like bunnies. Or with spatial mastery. I like the sounds of that. Well, then again, making them live much longer is nice.
Do you want infinite leaders, or do you want your leaders to be better, basically? Or like at least your leaders to live for like 80 years longer?
I'm thinking I might go with fertile. Make them grow a lot more.
That'd help. Oh yeah. Actually, if you're running for the whole slave LARP, you can give them hollow bones because you don't want them to be workers anyway. You want your slaves to be the workers.
I also gave him Decadent for that reason. So,
Yep. Hollow bones doesn't apply to specialists, right?
nope, just workers and menial drones. You know what? Sure. I'll make them need more amenities. Now they can have spatial mastery. Actually, no. No. We'll give them nascent stage instead. Remove that. So now I have one trade point left. Ooh, bioadaptability. Yes, please.
There you go.
Make them even better. Because the nice thing about this is they're able to go over 100% adaptability or habitability for planets. And forget where it was. Somewhere. It was basically like their efficiency just goes through the roof for every 10% over 100 that they are. Efficiency, happiness, and all of this other stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I think I would try.
let's apply this. Oh, but I'm modifying the wrong one. No, I want to modify the one that has the inner darkness. That's the one I want.
Okay.
So we gave him hollow bones. We got rid of that. Got rid of this. Gave them decadent. Yeah, inner darkness is 0 cost, so perfect.
I am gonna go ahead and hop off because it is now midnight and I need to bed at some point.
Okay, good night. Thanks for hanging for a bit.
Yeah. Remember to specialize your planets. Oh yeah, really quick before I leave. Check your either Soul 3 or the other one. I don't know if those buildings finally finished building.
No, they haven't.
The not the districts, the specializations themselves.
Okay.
Let me put up the Discord instead of that one. Okay, what are the 3 building options you got? Yeah, you want energy grids. If you hover over it, you'll see immediately what it does and you'll understand why. Planet modifier. The eventual upgrades to that building, like the final one, just makes every technician produce like 2 more energy credits. So if you have like 1,000 technicians in that planet,
I can only have 1.
yeah. But that's why you want to like get one of those. And yeah, otherwise, if you want more generator districts, that's how you can do it with that first building. That's why the
Technicians turn energy credits into energy credits. Thanks, game.
There is a strategy
What else should I put? Because I can only put one energy grid.
So if you need more districts, the first one. If you just need more jobs, the last one. Otherwise, you can leave them free and just build districts in the meantime. And then, you know, depending on what you want, you can do it later. But that first building, that energy grid, and there's one for mining too. That's the most important building in there because all of your energy is suddenly going to become more efficient. So yeah, that's why we specialize. Because now that mining world, it's going to start adding up. Also, go to economy on that mining world. Scroll down. Yeah, prioritize the mining jobs. That'll make your life easier. Yeah, and then look at how many minerals you're gonna be making from that. 120 minerals from that alone. And you're only at 4 districts.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, you know, once you build everything, you'll be making like 600-700 minerals. Plus 20%. So, probably you're gonna run around 1,000 minerals once it's fully built minimum.
I am okay with this.
I can tell you, specialization.
So, you should probably destroy Jits before you go.
No, porque Jits es mi amigo y yo no le quiero hacer ninguna maldad a mi amigo. Pobrecito, yo no puedo andar haciendo eso todo el tiempo. Si me pongo así, pues, ¿qué más va a hacer? Se va a retirar y va a explotar, no sé, va a dar algo. Va a dar un hielo. ¿Qué puede hacer uno? Pero bueno, no puedo seguir diciendo que es tan cuchi. Solo puedo apreciarlo como mi amigo. Not that much destroying, just a little bit of appreciation and praise, because he's a good boy. Muy buen chico, Jits. Frost Husky, I'm not melting the traitor, I'm just praising the puppy. Porque, ay, era un perrito, que era un perrito, que era un buen cola, que si tú quieres. Ay, qué cuchi, ay, qué cuchi. Te voy a decir, te voy a dar te voy a dar unos cachorritos, mira qué cuchi. There you go.
That's adorable.
Hima. Pagi, I proof. Yeah.
Fine, we'll finish this first.
Construction complete.
Ooh, another species that's pre-FTL for me to enslave.
species modified.
Oh, apparently I cannot apply the inner darkness to anybody else. That's a shame. Fine.
Situation log updated.
So then I guess I'll apply this one to everybody else.
Situation log updated.
I was hoping I could, you know, throw that in there, but...
Modified.
Oh, well.
The spark of civilization has reached a new world. System survey report delivered.
Okay, our trade is going very bad. But we also have a lot more energy that we could sell off now. So let's do that. And sell more of this. We'll reduce this a bit.
New research shining a light into darkness. The spark of civilization
Fine.
has reached a new world.
So this is driving me nuts because my instinct is to have some of everything on every planet. And the game wants me to have all of this planet dedicated to mining. So getting rid of this geothermal power plant is anathema to me.
System survey report delivered.
Okay, I need to buy more of these. So, what were you doing? You were one of my council. Ah, you were sitting in that. Okay.
Special project complete.
You. Fine, I guess. Alright, you go research that project. Let's see what happens. Alright, I should probably bring my armies over here.
Council agenda available.
Considering that there's potentially going to be a planet here that I need to, go deal with.
Thriving in the cold void. Special project complete.
Well, fuck. Where'd he? Why? Explosives never die. I suppose so.
System survey report.
But at the same time, god damn it.
Research
Oh. We'll unlock that. Why not? Alright, you go back. You go back. And... yeah, let's have you start getting some more ships. So yeah, they blew themselves up.
System survey report. The flame of civilization is ignited.
Alrighty. Oh, actually, you guys... stop in here. Go deal with that.
New research shining a light into darkness. The flame of civilization is ignited.
Oh, we are on the cusp of a pivotal biological frontier. An important choice awaits. We can either embrace our destiny by harnessing the power of advanced biological mutation, irrevocably transforming our civilization through the deliberate evolution of our genetic code, or we could preserve the lessons gained from our past exploits and continue in our current mundane form. We change our authority to genomic expansionist? I say do it. That is the Infernals, Jits. Oh, hey, we could become the Crisis! Oh, but should I? Should I? Oh, the temptation. It's there. The deliciousness. Cosmogenesis is also the Crisis? Time, gravity, and space are the fundamental cogs that make up the clockwork of reality? Ah. Ooh, or we could go with galactic hyperthermia. The universe began in fire, but has cooled down into a dark and hostile place. To thrive, we need to turn up the heat, even if others must perish. Ooh, I like that. Set the galaxy ablaze, indeed. Aw, I can't become I can't go down the behemoth Fury just because I don't have a biological ship set? Really? Just like the looks of the infernal ships more. What? Do I want to go with this? You know, we're dragons. The universe must burn. Our scientists report a novel method for harvesting and storing entropy by binding it into a high-energy crystalline matrix. This crystallized entropy can store and transport substantial thermal energy, applicable across industrial, economic, and interstellar operations. Modeling suggests that it might be useful to terraform planets into hotter climates, or even in accelerating stellar evolution into red giants. In principle, stray entropy from across the galaxy could be reclaimed and converted into usable heat, driving compounding thermal expansion on a galactic scale. Issue special project, new power source. Excellent!
Situation log updated.
Well, that's going to take a while.
Communication lines are running hot.
Precisely, Jits. Precisely. Alright, so we're gonna try and turn this into an urban world. I'm gonna start with a medical center. A state academy. And yeah, I'm gonna put the Hollow Museum of Wonders here. So this one's primary thing is apparently trade. So We'll go with the commercial nexus. Now this world has society research. So we're going to go ahead and focus on that. Still gonna have our basic ones, you know, the state academy, the medical center. We're not gonna bother with robots here. We'll put one of these in here. I guess there's only the tech world option here. Alright, fair enough. Now this one, we're gonna move over to being a forge world. Or factory world, that's what I want. Mostly because I'm already working on factory stuff anyways. Now, are artisans considered specialists or just workers? Ah, they are specialists. And we kind of just, okay. Change of plans. This will actually be an agri world. Because we kind of turned all of the primary native population here, the Polarians, into nerve-stapled slaves. So yeah. They could just produce food for my entire civilization, you know? Though they don't have a whole lot in the way of being able to make it a proper agriculture world. I'm okay with having some generators and all that. We can go ahead and remove some of these city districts, though. I don't remember which ones I was changing, so I'll leave it as is.
Construction complete.
Own a planet with at least 10 different species on it? Nice! And seriously, who am I meeting now at this stage of the game that I have somehow not managed to meet at the entirety of this game? Okay, guys. Okay. You see, I understand. How about, instead of all of this... Why can't I make you... Oh. You're a vassal of somebody else? I see. Well, I will have to free you in the near future.
New research shining a light into darkness.
Good evening, Master Zim.
Oh, hey there, Hockey. Or it was Oki, right?
Yep, Oki. You got it right.
Hello, how are ya?
Doing good. We just finished up with our friends and just wanted to pop in to say hi before bed.
Aw, what a good boy.
Yes, I am. Been having fun with your Stellaris here? No more bankruptcy?
No more bankruptcy. In fact, thanks to GibGab, I've figured out some fun new adjustments.
Ooh, what kind of fun adjustments?
Basically, ways to actually improve my production of everything and make it a lot better.
Hey, that's great to hear.
Yes. And now I'm currently progressing to be the crisis of the galaxy.
If you don't become the problem, other people will, so become the enemy of all others in the universe.
See, I like the way you think.
Of course, like, be a menace, not to society, but to all civilization.
They either join up with us or they burn.
Yippee! That's diplomacy. Yeah, the closest thing to 4X I've played in recent memory would be Civ 5. I know, more of a distant cousin, but I very much enjoyed the moment where all the AIs recognize, oh, the player's a threat now. Declaring war on all sides.
That is something that I will be dealing with at some point. Which is why I want to go and try to wipe out as many of them as possible.
Life thriving.
Good, exterminate them.
Though also my score is almost...
Conquerors.
Yeah. My score is almost double the next highest. Oh my god.
Oh, those tips really were effective then. Wow. Good work, Master Zim.
Oh, I am so thrilled.
You'll be able to make them all bow beneath your paws in no time at all. Or, well, whoever time is measured in Stellaris. I would say it's measured in light years just to mess with the astrophysicists, but I know not to go that far.
You know, I can change the humans away from being humans now.
Beautiful. Transcend them, make them more fun.
So apparently I have limited options.
None of those are too great. The horned one there in the second row is not bad.
They're kind of goatish, yeah. So I
Little
could
bit.
turn humans into
You swim.
these.
Upgrades. Oh, there's so many options.
I've unlocked mutations, so I can just do basically anything I want to species.
Hearing them.
Oh, is this what I was looking for? Adaptive claws, adaptive insulate. Ooh. Yes, we will give them adaptive mutations.
Claws are a very good start. These menus remind me of when Crusader Kings 3 had a free weekend, and I was like, let's try this. I've heard this game has some funny scenarios, and you can do some things. And after going through, like, the first hour of tutorials, I'm like, am I really committing my entire weekend just to do haha funny inbreeding simulator? I valued my time enough to uninstall it right after.
Yeah.
Still gotta appreciate the depth of 4X and similar games, though. The amount of simulation going into the background is amazing to watch and see.
We're gonna make these new humans docile.
Looking at those traits, it looks like you're just trying to turn the humans into pets.
Well, yes, they're slaves.
I'll appreciate you as their ruler in due time.
Precisely. Well, I am glad to have you here, Joe Kim. Though, unfortunately, I will be ending here in about 20 minutes. But, you know, it is really nice to have you all here. Oh, this is Oki. This is Silver's husband. If you've seen Silver or Reno about Jits.
Nice to meet you. I'm a big fluffy Dirk. Waves back at you. You'll be seeing more of me around in due time. Still getting used to jumping in on these calls. I was just jumping in for a few minutes here to say hi, Master Zim.
Not
I'm going to go head on out and get to bed with Silver. Poor boy is so eepy tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he isn't already asleep.
Give him a big hug from me.
Absolutely will. Talk to you later, Master Zim. And
Sleep
rest
well.
of chat. Have a great night. Thanks. You too.
We'll put a stronghold here. For me, it is 11:42 p.m. Yeah, I typically end at midnight my time, or around there. I wish I had Gib Gab here still, because I would love to find out if I should do any specializations for these for consumer good production. No? Okay. Should I change? Do my districts on this planet matter? Just make more city districts? Oh, I see. It does give more artisan jobs. Okay. I see. I see. And then this one, we want to turn to physics-based stuff. So, physics research. What? What is my monthly trade price too high or low or whatever? What are you on about, game? Ah, more slaves. There, you go there. It does seem that there is energy research support. Oh, but I have to have the unified field theory technology. Okay. Oh, I'm out of minute. Oh, that's what it's yelling at me about. How many hours have I played this? Like 500 hours? Maybe 600, I think? I'm just having to relearn things because they keep changing it, you know?
Species modified. System survey report delivered.
I am gonna put up for the forming the Galactic Council. I have a lot of freaking weight in this.
New research shining a light into darkness. Our fleet is prepared to bring.
Very nice. Yeah, exactly, Jets.
System survey report delivered.
Ooh, this'll help a lot.
Our fleet is prepared to bring the heat.
I am curious. I don't need influence, so sure, go for it. I'm pretty good on influence generation.
Scrap inspected. Construction complete.
Ooh. I would really like to,
Communication lines are running.
oh god, these guys again. You want 1,000 food for 500 minerals. Whatever, why not? I really don't understand what this voltaic production yard is, aside from, I guess it's just more jobs. So we've already got a lot of available jobs. Let's move that to generator. We're not really focused on this over here anymore, so... Generator! Generator!
Life thriving in the cold void. Improbable. Improbable. Impressive. Special project complete.
Ooh, arc furnace. All right. Let's move out.
An alien empire announces itself.
Who are you and how have you been invisible this entire time? Oh, you're just this itty bitty little thing. You're so cute. You're so itty bitty and tiny and adorable. I think I'm gonna claim them. What am I putting in a system with a ton of planetary bodies?
Research completed. The spark is now aflame.
Oh, the arc furnace.
Sparks
I actually already have one that's right here. This mega structure is a ruined arc furnace.
this.
Oh, okay. Sure. Why not? Where are you trying to go now? Oh, it's the automated one. You go ahead and automate as well. You start building outposts.
Construction complete.
Where are you? You stop automating and build. Actually, you start with this one. Build that. Then swing down, get this one. Then I guess swing back up for that one, and then over to this one. And this one. Then I'll catch back up with you later. After that.
New research shining a light into darkness.
really don't care about forming a federation. Ah, my fleets are here and ready. Wonderful! I have no idea what to go for now. Uh... Hmm. I guess we could go with adaptability. Ah, sure.
Cancel agenda available.
Anyways, claims! Actually, I think I want to go to war with these guys again. Considering they dared to declare war on me once before. Their fleet power is pathetic. I almost feel bad. Almost.
Situation log updated.
No, I don't want them to, I don't want them to be forced into having a big fleet. Definitely not. But this I'll support.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Communication lines are running hot.
I don't have enough alloys for that, and even if I did, I don't know if I want that. I really need to beef up my alloy production. I have not actually given this one a designation. Alright. We shall make dish a forge world. This idyllic Gaia world is now being used for heavy industry.
Construction
Actually,
complete.
considering the time... Ooh. With our existing samples of crystallized entropy, we can harvest and synthesize them without endangering our home star. These crystals hold immense thermal energy, allowing our industry to store and transport power far more efficiently than conventional methods. Red giants, thanks to their vast emission surfaces and thermal output, are ideal for this process, and we're ready to deploy the technology in any system under our control. Our technicians have also begun adapting the process for industrial use, experimenting with ways to synthesize crystallized entropy by harnessing ambient entropy. With this new economy igniting, wealth and power are sure to follow. Our scientists are already researching how to scale production further. Yes, we will begin the construction. The problem is that I've got no idea where I could go build one. Mega structure. Oh, I don't have any of that? How am I supposed to go build it if they don't actually have a way for me to build it? Ugh. Fine. I guess I will figure this out another time. But for now, thank you everybody for joining us so far. Carrie! Look at the cute Marten though. They do a chomp. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us today for the stream. That was Stellaris. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/ZGFgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, that you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining, everybody, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.